Hey YouTube, it's Mike here. It's Friday afternoon and I have a video to show a couple things. I got a little mail day to show, which is kind of cool for my top 300 cards, and I also wanted to just kind of gauge the collecting community YouTube watching for what you'd like to see in my upcoming videos, because there's a lot of choices, and so I wanted to show what you guys want to see. And the first part is my mail day. We'll do that first. And then I'll talk a little bit more about some other stuff. And so today I did a replacement on one of my top 300 cards. It's getting really hard to find cards that I need for less than hundreds of dollars, and so I've kind of taken a cheaper route on trying to replace some of my lower grade cards with some better grades. And so I'll show you first what the card I'm replacing, and that's a PSA 4 Ernie Banks 1971 Topps. You can see it here. Not a terrible card, very cool card of Ernie. It's his last year, his last card for Topps. And that was a PSA 4, so I wanted to upgrade it. And so I upgraded it to a PSA 7, which is right there. And that should help my registry a little bit, it go up a little bit. But I went to a PSA 7, much sharper card, very pretty. Beautiful centering. So that's my upgrade for the day. That's my mail day for the day. I don't do a lot of mail day videos, because if I did, I'd do a video every day and y'all would probably get bored with that, just looking at mail days. So I've learned a few things doing this YouTube for a little bit now. Short and sweet typically works. Most of my videos are 10, 15, 20 minutes long, and when I look at my analytics on YouTube, it shows me my average duration of view is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So people get bored very quickly with videos. So I'm going to try to keep this one short as well. But I wanted to kind of ask what you guys want to see next. And my PC is pretty extensive and varied. And so I wrote out a list of things that I could talk about that I thought you guys might be interested in. I have an amazing spreadsheet where I track my collection and all the different aspects of it, what I have, what I need. I could show you that and how that works. I could talk about organization, like once a card comes in, what do you do with it? You know, does it just sit on a desk all day or for weeks at a time, or what's the process that I go through when I catalog a card into my collection? I could go through different websites that exist, collecting websites, and pros and cons of each of them, and I've used a lot of them and can kind of go through that a little bit. I can talk about my different PCs. I PC Hall of Famer autographs. Well, within that, I've got 1,600 Hall of Famer autographs. I've got PSA slabbed for my registry. I've got customs. I've got multi-signed pieces. I've got cuts. You name it, I could do videos on each of those and keep them pretty short and sweet if that's something you would want to see. I also have a PC of Hall of Fame relics that I could show a bunch of those, and kind of my favorite ones. I've got complete sets. I PC Josh Hamilton. I PC Ivan Rodriguez. I have a ton of one-of-ones. I could just do a video. I have 280 one-of-ones. I could talk through some of those. I have a bunch of comics. I could talk comics. As my phone goes off there, how convenient. I could talk comics. I could talk about just the set registry itself and how to find different sets and how to start a set and what that looks like. So I'd love to hear your comments below. Let me know what you think, what you'd like to see. I can do some or all of those depending on the response that I get, and I'm happy to hear from you. Appreciate you watching, and go find something new for your collection. Have a good one.